Welcome back to Network Africa. The humanitarian crisis in the Central African Republic could surge in the next few weeks as unrest and violence in Bangui hinders aid workers from reaching victims. A country that has already lost dozens with hundreds injured and many uprooted could plunge into more chaos because victims are denied access to basic care. Fighting broke out in Bangui just over a week ago after the murder of a Muslim man triggered reprisal attacks on a largely Christian neighborhood, with armed gangs burning homes and looting shops and aid organization offices. While the unrest has largely subsided, aid agencies describe the security situation in Bangui as volatile and unpredictable, with main roads unsecured and domestic flights suspended, and of course several have relocated staff and reduced or halted their operations in that country. Vincent Enyeama has confirmed he is quitting international football with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Speaking to Channel Sports, Enyeama says he doesn't want to disrupt the ongoing rebuilding process of coach Sunday Olise. And on Tuesday, the little goalkeeper had a misunderstanding with Coach Olise and was asked to leave the camp of the team. But after the intervention of NFF, he was allowed to stay, but it seems the goalie had already made his decision to quit. Enyeama has checked out of the team's hotel in Belgium and heading to his club in France. This is a very sad news for most people around, especially Enyeama's fans. I am now being joined in the studio by the head of Sports Desk Channels Television at Osinoko Nakban. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good to be here, Shewa.
First, before I start to ask you any of those technical questions, what are your thoughts about Enyeama quitting international?
I'm still trying to understand what's going on because that's arguably one of the best goalkeepers that this country has produced. Spoke to him in the morning before we went for the morning show. We're trying to have him on. He was trying to say, I have a big announcement to make, but I knew he was also waiting to speak to the NFF leadership and Coach Sunday Olise. And at 12, I put a call across to her. I said, that's it. I'm out of the Super Eagles. I'm driving out of the team's hotel. I'm going back to Lille.
Shocked?
I was in total shock because Vincent Enyeama has a lot to give to this country. Arguably, as I said, the best goalkeeper we've ever had. 101 caps for the country, dedicated. I don't know about personal character. From a distance and work-related times that I've seen him, it's a cool fellow, one you want to relate with. And for him to have gone all the way with his career, both club and country, that he's a total professional.
You remember we had this conversation in the newsroom. We were debating whether or not you should let your good hands go if you really want to succeed. Of course, many people for and against it, but what do you think is really responsible for Enyeama's decision?
It's a lot of...
He must have seen a whole lot of troubles, in quote, in the course of his career.
Yeah.
He could have made this decision a long time ago. Why now?
No. Just before the NFF let go of Coach Stephen Keshi, Vincent Enyeama had hinted that the country should start looking for a goalie as good as he is because he might soon quit when he was getting ready to make his 100 caps. It was good because he's seen himself as a role model that if I have somebody I can tutor, it'll be fine. Yes, Coach Stephen Keshi left, and Sunday Olise came into play. Now, maybe Coach Sunday Olise doesn't like the fact that he's going about saying he's retiring. That's like you say you don't want to be part of my, my plan. So it's a lot. I can't say the major decision why Enyeama, the major reason why he made his decision now, but it's already done. And we cannot forget what happened on Tuesday.
I was about to say that.
It was bitter. This guy just buried his mom on Saturday, lost his mom, and he was giving excuse to return to camp before the Monday deadline. He got to camp on Tuesday, and weren't there, but spoke with the coach and all of that. Maybe the coach doesn't like the fact that he's just coming at the time. And then after a meeting, the coach announced that Ahmed Musa is going to be the captain. That's the role of a coach. The coach is in charge of a team. A coach can say who he wants to make captain and who shouldn't be captain anymore. Well, Vincent Enyeama said he didn't have a problem with that. I don't think he should have a problem with that. The coach is in charge. The coach wants his team. And he's confident Ahmed Musa is a cool, nice guy and playing good football at the moment. We like it. But there's still more that they're not telling us, and hopefully someday we'll know. But
very soon, not
yeah.
someday. I have a feeling.
Enyeama didn't come out to say it, but he wasn't happy about it. I said he's not going to talk to Coach Sunday. I also heard that he said he wasn't going to apologize for the things he said. And we're waiting for the NFF president. We needed to speak to the NFF president. NFF president got to Belgium yesterday. And today we're hearing that it's all over with him and the Super Eagles.
Do we have a replacement quickly? Do you think we have a replacement?
No, I don't think we have a replacement quickly. It took this guy 101 games to be who he is today. Made his national team appearance in 2002. This is 2015. Yes, Nigeria is too blessed for one man to say, hey, without me, you won't play football. But it takes a whole lot of time for us to get out of Vincent.
Austin Okonakwan, head of Sports Desk Channels Television. Always a pleasure to have you on the show, but I have to let you go.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
That will be all on Network Africa. But before I let you go, I'm going to ask you the question of the day. And of course, hopefully tomorrow, we'll start to reel out some of your answers. Now, this is the question of the day. Should the government be more responsible for widows in Africa? Once again, should the government be more responsible for widows in Africa? Remember, you can go on Twitter right now and look for me at Adeshewa Josh, sending your answers to @Adeshewa Josh on Twitter. Also, you can also send your answer to Network Africa at channelstv.com. And of course, you can also @NetAfrica CTV. That'll be all on the show today. Thank you so much for watching. I am Adeshewa Josh, and I will see you tomorrow.